What's their name? It's time to share. Who are we about to meet? It's the Patriot of the Week.
John F. Kennedy was the 35th President of the United States. Born to an Irish family in 1917, Kennedy graduated from Harvard University before entering the Navy in 1940. While in the Navy, his PT boat was sunk by a Japanese destroyer. Kennedy was injured, but led his fellow survivors to safety. Upon his return to the United States after the war, Kennedy became a congressman and then a senator for his home state of Massachusetts. He married Jacqueline Bouvier in 1953 and then wrote a book called Profiles in Courage, for which he won the Pulitzer Prize. A popular politician, he was nearly the Democratic nominee for vice president in 1956, and just 4 years later, he earned the party's nomination for president. After winning the 1960 presidential election, Kennedy became the youngest person elected as president and first Roman Catholic president in our nation's history. In his inaugural address, he famously told Americans,
"Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country."
One of the first things President Kennedy did was create the Peace Corps, an agency where Americans can provide volunteer service helping communities around the world. While in office, he focused on economic expansion and civil rights, while also guiding our nation through the growing tensions of the Cold War with the Soviet Union. Tragically, Kennedy's presidency was cut short when he was shot while riding in an open-roof car at a parade in Dallas, Texas on November 22, 1963. His assassination shocked America and the world. Later that day, Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson assumed the presidency. Kennedy's tragic death left a lasting mark on this nation, and his brief time in office still inspires many.